Well, hi. Oh gosh, okay. I hope you guys can see me. But hi, welcome back to the TheTemperanceStar channel. I'm going to be doing a lovely reading for you guys today. I'm jumping right on in because I have a message directly relating to you guys' career. I feel like this message for today for the collective is mostly about you guys is but this message for today is really about more so you guys being locked in for your career, for your growth, for your peace of mind. And we have crossroads that's cracking the deck. Like, I think right now the collective, you guys are going through a mass transformation. I think like the collective as a whole, we're all kind of going through some type of like transformation. And I think that this transformation is more so related to the fact that we are jumping timelines. And you collective, you may be now starting to really see the picture of your empire. You know, when you're building an empire, sometimes you can't really see the full building. You know, I think Empire, also think of the Empire State Building. Empire State Building is massive, it's huge, it's tall, but you can only kind of see it from far away. If you get really close to it, you're only going to see what, like the doors. If you're on the block, you're only going to see the doors, and you kind of gotta like look up. And I think that you guys are slowly starting to see the full building because you're now in the view of the building. I think before, your plans and what you saw for yourself and your vision, you kind of quite didn't see it clearly. It may have been foggy, it may have been too tall, too big, just too much for you to truly grasp your sights on. Whereas now you're in direct view of being able to look at your empire. And I think now you're going through a transformation to where you'll be close enough to walk through those doors. So let's get in. The first card that came was that fell, because I'm trying to shuffle. I hate when this happens because I have nails, and then when it falls on the floor, it's like so hard for me to pick up. But the card that fell on the floor was wake up call. So it's almost like with this falling on the floor, it's like you're past this, you're past the clarity of yourself. Like, everyone always needs clarity. It's always great to have clarity, but I think that now it's more so moving forward, especially with the swipe right, because I'm not getting like love vibes from this. I'm more so getting like you finally coming to terms with what's for you. Like, okay, this path for myself, this career for myself, this project for myself, this person, this could be a love reading though. This person, you may have finally chose somebody. You're finally seeing the full picture of it, and it's like a perfect match, versus being in that like spiritual, I don't want to say psychosis, kind of triggering, but being in that spiritual fog when you're trying to decode things, trying to understand what's going on in yourself, your life, those around you, and also trying to navigate how to see the empire for yourself. You're now having that boom. I know exactly what I want, where I want to go, who I want, what I want around me, who I am, how I'm going to get there. It's like a perfect match with you in the universe. So yeah, I'm sorry I sound so like serious right now. I think like I'm just like, while I'm talking, I'm realizing how serious I sound, but I haven't recorded in a little bit, so it's like interesting hearing my voice. But I also think that it's just like that, like New Year. Oh, and Happy New Year, guys, because I'm not sure if I said it in my last video, but Happy New Year's. With the New Year's, I always get in like that like rest phase. Like, I do not like doing nothing in January. January is like one of the worst months for me to be me, because I really just don't want to do nothing. I always kind of like give this month to the gods and be like, listen, I don't want to do nothing, you know, not in like a nothing way, more so that I just want to relax and look at my growth and look at the future growth. And maybe that's where you're at, collective, is that you're in a place where you may have just came out of that resting period, again with the spiritual the wake-up call and realizing you may have to cut people out your life. You may have to get rid of some relationships. You may have to walk away from a job. You may have had to move from a certain place because of the type of energy people were tugging on from you. You may have had that a wake-up call, and then trying to get rid of all of that energy, because it takes a lot to get rid of energies like that. Once you have that, like, oh my gosh, this is not what I like. I can't see myself going towards the life I want if I have this around me. So detoxing yourself from that, and then now being able to see the picture fully clear for yourself. You may be appreciative and excited to kind of just go. Me, no, not in that right now. But you, collective, I'm picking up a heavy like cheetah vibes, like cheetah girls. But I'm picking up very like cheetah vibes, like you are moving fast, like, because once it looks clear to you, once you look at the steps, it's like building a furniture piece. Like, you know, when you have to buy a furniture piece, and it's like you have to assemble it yourself, unfortunately, unless you get to the point in your life where you buy the add-on assemble so they come and build it in your house. But when you have to build it yourself and they give you the instructions, it's like, it looks like gibberish for the most part. But once you start slowly putting the piece with this piece and a piece with this piece, you kind of don't even need the instructions no more. You're kind of on autopilot. You're kind of just like doing it by yourself, like a puzzle as well. You don't really get instructions with a puzzle. You kind of got to just look at the picture and then figure it out on your own with all the pieces as it's cut. You may be on like piece 2, still looking at the instructions, still looking at the ingredients that you have in your life, the pieces that you have in your life, on how you're going to just quite literally move forward. But it's giving that you are about to go on a complete Jedi run. Like, you're going to sprint once you are able to go on autopilot towards your dreams, if that makes sense. Like, you may be still looking at the instructions, but once you put them instructions down, you're going to be on a full-blown sprint. Tell me more, angels. I didn't pull that one card. I was just, well, I did. I pulled out the wake-up call and the other card, the swipe right card, but I didn't take them because they both came out with a whole bunch of other cards. So we got broken promises that came out, which is interesting considering the messages that we are having today. But with the broken promises coming out, you may be completely over looking forward someone to come save you. That's a beautiful I just got. You realize that the empire that you want for yourself, you have to go and get it yourself. Confirmation. People are not going to be able to bring forth your dreams because only you have the vision for it. So that's what I'm picking up with the broken promises card. It's not even like someone broke a commitment to you or did some type of backstab to you. Is more so realizing that your picture is fully clear of what you want for yourself, and realizing that these people are going to do nothing but disappoint you because they do not have the ingredients to bring forth the dreams you may want for yourself. And we have wake up call again. It's like realizing that people were like cancers in your life. Like they were, and you may have people that you know are literally the sign of Cancer, but I'm talking about the actual, like, figuratively, something that is eating away at you, a parasite. You're realizing that you have so much parasites around you, people who are like cancers slowly killing you. And it's like, how are you supposed to do a sprint if you don't have the energy, the fuel, the gas, the ingredients, the love, the support, the air, the feet, the toes, the nails, like, it's not but it's like, how are you supposed to do this sprint towards your goals if you have so many things around you sucking you dry and promising you that they are able to bring it forth for you, but they can't? And I'm trying not to put them away, but I just want to do this reading and go. Yeah, it's like you learned the lesson regarding listening to people who are not able to truly see what you see for your life. It's almost like you want to combine your lives with other people. It's like the infinity sign, like, you know, the intertwining sign, the number 8. It's like you see the infinite possibilities of you and the people around you, the people in your life, your friends, your loved ones, the people you may literally deal with like every single day, like coworkers or stuff like that. You may see the future of what you guys could build, but because these people are eating away at that infinity sign, nothing's going to connect. The infinite possibilities are not a possibility because it's not even connecting to them. It's only you that can connect it. But if they're not pouring into that line and they're not trying to see the line and see the vision, they're only trying to take away from what you see. How are you going to bring forth what you already know is definitely possible for you? It's like you have nothing but to, you have no choice but to get rid of the people that are causing fog, causing delays, causing you not to be able to run at your full speed. I'm getting heavy again with that cheetah reference. Like, it's like people not allowing you to be at your full speed. Like, it's like you're a cheetah, but people want you to be a lion. Like, no, you're a cheetah. And lions are great. They're just as, you know, if not more powerful. But if you're a cheetah, you're a cheetah. You know what I mean? Like, if you're meant to go fast and you see something and you just sprint towards it, then that's what you're supposed to do. That's what you were designed to do. That's what your God and your angels want you to do in this life that you are in right now. You're not meant to be that lion. You're not meant to, you know, love the kingdom and have that patience, that grace, that slowness, that comes with being that lion in a way. You know, lions are lions, but cheetahs are cheetahs. And it's like, I guess you're realizing that lesson. It's like almost realizing that, you know what, I'm not really a lion, I'm really a cheetah. But it's kind of crazy. You think about it. Because lions could eat cheetahs, I think. Or they could hurt cheetahs. But I don't think they can outrun a cheetah. So that's why you got to get out of there. Because there's prey around you. Or there's threats around you. Again, there's cancers around you ready to attack. Or slowly kill you. And then we have blind date in reverse. I don't know why I'm picking up like heavy, like, but it's in reverse. So it's like turning down potential matches or potential meetings. I'm so sorry. I'm trying my best not to get up and let him out. Okay. He was going to do that for hours, until I ended the reading. But with the blind date and the hopeless romantic at the bottom, I didn't want to do a love reading, but I am picking up a little bit of love vibes right now. With the blind date in reverse, it's almost like not giving no attention to people that you know for a fact cannot bring forth what you want, or bring forth the opportunities you want, bring forth, you know, what you deserve for yourself or what you could do for yourself. It's like now giving yourself a protection versus just going in blind, because you now have, again, a vision. You now have the vision, the clarity, and the lessons, the pain, even if you have gone through some type of heartbreak. I'm not gonna go into that, but if you have gone through some type of heartbreak, I want to be general because it's a collective reading. I am picking up on a lot of heavy energy regarding the heartbreak part. Is realizing that you learned your lesson already, and learning that it's okay to be a hopeless romantic. Realizing that you see yourself with a partner. You see yourself with someone. You see yourself sharing the life with someone. And it's so specific to the point where you're now realizing you do not need to play any more games. You realize you don't need to be blind anymore. You don't have to repeat lessons. And it's almost like not needing to put paper, like putting ripped up paper back together, because it's still going to be broken. And I don't know why I just thought of that. Someone may be trying to write you a letter. You may have a letter coming in soon from somebody. collective, especially if you have been on the quieter end. Someone's coming in fast to send you some type of message, an apology. I'm even seeing like flowers. So collective, just as a side note, someone's definitely trying to come in to apologize about something that they may have learned that they did to you. And that's probably because you're not in a certain type of energy no more where they can feed off of you. Back with that infinity symbol, it's like the DNA, like DNA, I think DNA strands are kind of open though, so I can't use that as a reference. But the infinity symbol, they're intertwined. It's like, because you now realize that they have been eating at the infinity, they're eating away at it, and you're just trying to make a way, you know, make some type of abundance with you and whoever's around you, because you're just that type of person. You have no energy to even think about certain stuff. It's almost like a done deal. And that cord cut, because that's a true cord cut. When you get to a space like that, like when you truly learn a lesson and you kind of see something for what it is, especially like people who kind of like hurt you, and you realize that like, yeah, this is just not, no more going in blind no more. It's absolutely useless. And then we have glow up at the bottom. It's like, no more going in blind no more. It's quite literally useless. I literally can give myself the world and look damn good at it. Someone is feeling that heavy. Again, because we're all intertwined in a way, especially the people that is in your world, your specific world, people that you meet and see every single day or randomly or whenever they come in your life or see you, whatever. That was very, very purposeful. It was supposed to happen. The moment you kind of learn the lesson and close the book and close the chapter and cut the cord, that's, you don't even have to light a candle. You just cut the cord spiritually, mentally, whatever it is. The cord has been cut. Someone felt it immediately. It's almost like, you see like the hands in this photo, it's this coming out in reverse. It's like I just see you letting go of that cord. It's like you may have been holding on tight to something that you immediately let go once you realize that it was nothing but like a false reality, a false fantasy, a fantasy someone may have been trying to give you regarding your dreams, y'all's future, what they could provide, what you can provide. It's almost like you came to the realization that this is just something that you have to completely speed by, because if you don't, it's going to be a cancer to you. It's going to be a cancer to you, a cancer to your dreams, and a threat, like a literal apex threat to your dynasty. Why did I just think of dynasty? But like a literal threat to your dynasty. Because I'm not even thinking kingdom. Because like, yeah, but the lion reference, it's like someone could be a lion, but you're a cheetah. And it's okay to be a cheetah. Not everybody's meant to be lions. You know, not everybody's meant to be that. But if you're a freaking cheetah, you're supposed to zoom in on what you're supposed to do, what you want, and go after it, period. But you can't do that if you have things surrounding you, eating at you for their own kingdom. Don't be a supply for someone else's kingdom, because you're fast enough to get out of there. Use your gifts. And then with this glow up energy, it's like coming to that realization that you had it all. You had that within you this whole time, and all you had to do was kind of like open the door. Again, with the Empire reference, the Empire State Building reference, is like, yeah, you could see something out of sight. You could see the Empire building far away, the full building. But once you get to the doors, you're there, and you just got to walk in. And then you could just go to the top. You're now inside. You're inside the timeline where you're going up to the top. Fuck looking at it from far away and dreaming about it and fantasizing about it and talking about it with other people and being like, oh my gosh, it's such a tall building, or it's such a you know, a historical, or, you know, what's it called, like a city, I don't know what they kind of call the Empire State Building, but I do know it's like a remarkable landmark thing. But this is in reference to your dreams, what you want for yourself. It's like, instead of just talking about it, it's more so just being in it, being about it. Tell me more. And we got, yep, but let it go. I cannot make this up. Let it go. Like, you're over it. And then with the boundaries in reverse, I'm getting heavy people not wanting you to let them go, because it's at the bottom. This is someone else's energy. So there's people who see that you're letting them go, and they don't want this to end. They don't like your boundaries. They don't like the restrictions that they feel you energetically putting up. You may not. Oh, yep. Y'all saw that? That's crazy. I was just about to say, you may have not even literally physically told people that you were not going to be around them anymore, or that you were done with them, or you're like, you don't want to like date them anymore, or you like whatever. You may not even told people. You may have just literally let them go. And when I tell you, these people energetically, spiritually feel that cord being cut, it was like instant. Like a cheetah. Like, it was so fast. It happened so fast, but people felt it immediately. And then it's almost like the true light, or the true essence of you, the dreams that you may have been talking about, your fantasies, your true self was revealed. So now that weight is very hard for people to now try and let go with these hands. Because it's like, whoa, 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 whoa. No way did I just have a cheetah in my hands and it's now gone. You gotta remember, cheetahs are not only are they fast as hell, but like they're so pretty to look at. Like, literally, people wear the prints of cheetahs. And don't get me wrong, there's other prints and stuff of animals that are like fashionable and things like that, but a cheetah print, one, you can make it into, because you got cheetah and you have leopard, and it's like the cheetah print though specifically, because people get cheetah mixed up with leopard all the time regarding the different prints. But the cheetah print, it's like, once you mark yourself on somebody and then you go because you're so fast, it's like they're completely covered in your print. And it's almost like they didn't realize that they may have been trying to feed on you, but now, because you woke up and you learned a lesson, you're now able to dash towards whatever you want, while they're left in your mark. Wow. And I think that's what's so hard for people to kind of like come to terms with. Because it's like, how do they now go from being someone who was breaking so many promises to now going and being someone that says they don't like your boundaries and that they may want to be a better person? Yeah, like, these are people who kind of now want to like completely come and just chase after you. With the clout chaser, it's like they want to be around you. They want to be seen with you. They want to tell people that they know you, because of just how fast you are, just how impactful you truly are, just how bright your light truly is. Interesting. All right. Tarot time. I'm going to go in with the pop art deck, only because it's colorful and I'm in a colorful vibe right now. Picking up heavy 888 vibes. Picking up heavy, you are protective. You are protective, collective. You are protective. You're protective, and I think that's what, that's what affects you from wanting to leave people or move on from things that you know aren't going to align with what you want for yourself, because you're so protective and you just want to help everyone and help the people that you may have started things with, or help people that you know saw you go through certain phases. But trust and believe, you may have been going through certain phases, collective. However, these people may have not even realized that you changed phases until you completely left. I'm talking about, these are people who, like, especially with the glow up card, I'm seeing like you may have been like changing your hairstyle. You may have been changing how you wanted to style yourself. You may have been changing your diet, losing weight, like quite literally glowing up before the people's eyes. And they have noticed it, but they didn't really notice it. They didn't see it as, oh yeah, this person's about to learn some lessons and let me go. No, these people did not see it like that. These people didn't even register like that you could even come to terms that you deserve better until you left, until they realize you are now the new influence. They are now covered in all of your marks. They are now left with nothing but memories of you, because every time they look in the mirror, all they see is you, because they're covered in you. They're covered in your print. They're covered in your love. They're covered in your grace. They're covered in everything that you left behind, because now all of the good qualities that may have kept you around, you kind of tucked away now, because you have nothing to do but to sprint towards your goals. And we have Judgment in reverse at the bottom of the deck. These are people who are not able to accept the fact that you've come to some type of term, which is just ridiculous, because I don't even like picking up energy like this. Guy just gets so urged. I'm just like, please, okay. But tell me more, angels. Tell me more. Yep, with the Seven of Swords. These are people with the right on top of the broken promises too. With the Seven of Swords, it's like these are people who quite literally could not do nothing but tell you one thing and do the complete opposite. Or tell you one thing and then it's like shock you with just how much of a, I don't want to say liar, but shock you with just how different they probably originally were when you first met these people. It's almost like being bamboozled. Because yeah, these people may have bamboozled you, but you've bamboozled them worse. Tell me more, angels. I hope you guys are having a fantastic January, though, I do. Or whenever you're reading this. We got the Two of, I'm telling collective, set to hell with everything. With the Two of Cups in reverse, yeah, the deceiving, the lies, and the realization that people are just not truly meant for your higher path is why you had to let a lot of connections that may have been divinely brought to you go. Because connections that hurt you or disappoint you, they can be brought to you just so that you can learn a lesson that gives you the spiritual currency to collect once you reach the top of the building. Because you don't know how much it's going to cost. Tell me more, angels. The Nine of Swords on top of the lessons learned that came out. The Nine of Swords, yeah, this is pain. This is nothing but pain. And I feel like these people, and especially with this now underneath the blind date in reverse, it's like you've learned that all of this pain was nothing but lessons for you. However, these people are now feeling the pain that you felt, but worse, because they chose to act out in the ways that they may have acted out in. So now they have to be stuck in an energy reminiscing every single print. Because again, with the cheetah, it's like they have to reminisce everything that they may have done to you while you sit and be in a glorious, gracious attitude. My cat is 1,000% eating my chips right now, and hold on. You see, again, someone eating at you in your goals without you knowing, or with you knowing. It's like, especially because that was my cat, it's like I know if I put my cat in a certain room or in a certain area, they might get into some bad things. It's like having grace, because you know it's a lion. A lion's going to do what it has to do to protect its kingdom. You may not be a part of the kingdom, but you have to be with the lion every day. You have to guard the lion. You have to work with the lion. You may have to just do certain things with the lion to where you come to adore the lion. Lions are still beautiful. Lions are still strong. Lions are still an animal or a creature or a spirit or a certain type of embodiment that you may want to naturally protect, because maybe who's going to protect the lion if the lion is the thing that protects? So maybe you thought in your head, let me try to protect this thing. But in reality, this thing can easily consume you when you're not looking. And I'm getting that, and not to keep talking about animals, I'm sorry. But I'm getting that this lion or whoever in your life, or things in your life, or multiple people in your life that were trying to be selfish, they are now in the energy where they have to reflect on all the times they were being selfish and hurting you, in pursuit, thinking that, well, I had to do this. But they may have be coming to the realization that they had a choice. With the Two of Swords, like, it's like people are coming to realize that they always had a choice. They always had a choice. And the choice that they chose not to do is why they are in the energy that they are in now. If people never had a choice, they wouldn't care about the karma or the repercussions that they may be dealing with, because it's almost like, well, I had no other choice, so it is what it is. However, most of the time, people always have choices. Usually, people have choices. And when people go down a certain path, a certain choice, and it comes back to bite them in a way that they may have not expected it to bite them, it does eat them up inside. Y'all hear? I know y'all hear that. Y'all hear him trying to find something? That may be the other energy that keeps trying to creep in. They may be trying to find another cheetah, or maybe trying to find like another you. The lights are, am I going crazy in here? But they can't. With the Three of freaking Pentacles in reverse, something, they're trying to find others to work with, to feed off of, to collaborate with, to try to replace your energy and the resources that you brought to the table. They're trying to do that, but they can't. It's not easy. It's not easy. And you already let it go. And the Justice in reverse, you already let it go. And it's almost like they know that they can't even like make their way back to you. And this is my last card from this deck. Okay, you freed yourself. With the let it go energy, you freed yourself. Someone freed themselves. Point blank period. From any type of overworking they may have been doing, over loving they may have been doing, emotional baggage they may have been carrying. With the Nine of Swords and then the Two of Cups in reverse, it's like you finally let go all of the baggage people have been trying to place onto you, because you've never saw them make the right choices, make the morally right choices, not for you, not for themselves, not for the environment. With the Three of Pentacles here, and that may be the reason why people are heavily burdened by y'all. Collective then left somebody, a place in the past. Like somebody really had a wake-up call, okay? A wake-up call. I'm hearing wake-up call. And we saw wake-up call, but yeah, collective had a wake-up call with the voodoo in reverse. It's like realize, and I don't want to get into the heavy juju stuff because I don't need people going into certain types of things. However, with the voodoo in reverse, it's putting down all of the manipulation that people have been throwing at you, period. The manipulation, the emotional, the energy siphoning I'm hearing. And Jezebel, the energy in reverse, energy siphoning people may have been doing with you. You put a stop to it. Coldly too. Coldly, abruptly, quickly. And it's like, yeah, you had an awakening. And then now these other people are having awakenings because of it. So all that energy that they've been putting out, it's going right back to them. Like immediately back to them. Like right back. And then they can't stop thinking about you, collective. And you're doing nothing but glowing up with divine feminine. And you're doing nothing but glowing up, looking good, getting wiser, and then nothing but true light ahead. And it's so evident on you. It's like these people are left in like a, you see the difference between these cards? These people are left in like a what the just happened type of energy. What is happening? What is happening? It's because they magic not working no more. It's because their manipulation ain't working no more. It's because they can't emotionally dump onto someone no more. You know? This could be in so many different ways. This could be, I'm not gonna give you examples right now. I'm not, because I'm gonna get tongue tied and this video getting too long. And we got rich girl. Like I said, your money, your career, everything is looking so bright for you. And in your head, you may be like, oh my gosh, my empire, I could do this. Like, I could definitely do this. It's not that hard. All I have to do is, this is like, everything is lining up perfectly for you and it's becoming so clear. And you may be thinking it's all internal and it's just like you talking to yourself or writing things down in your journal or in your notes or talking to chat GPT, however you decide to get your creative endeavors and the things that you want for yourself out into the physical, because you have to do that. You should do that. Don't just keep it up in here. Try to get it out somewhere. Even if you just have to write it down in a little post-it, get it out. But it is like completely evident on you, collective. Like it looks like, and that's why you may be seeing people acting a certain way, is because the energy on you gives, don't fuck with me, I will leave. Like it's giving, fuck with me, I will like speed out of here. Like it's giving like, and then I will claw you, and then I will leave my whole entire print on you to where then you're gonna want to leave. Like it's giving that, like your energy is very strong and potent right now and rich. And once you have that type of energy of this, it's very hard for people not to look and stare and wonder and want to try to be like you, become you, fix whatever they had with you, apologize. Family, so family could be involved in this. Obsession, thoughts, yeah, this could be family involved. These are people like completely obsessed with the fact that you are now in the energy where you can bring forth exactly what you want. And even if that's just a healthy family, people could feel that. Because a lot of people don't have healthy families. And energetically, it's felt when someone else is either in one or is in the steps to one. Yeah, and we got the priestess. It's like people want to block you from being able to see. Block you from being able to trust your intuition. Trust your angels, trust your guides, trust the readers you're watching, or trust your therapist, trust the lover you may have in your life right now. It's like people want to stop you from having so much faith in whatever is empowering you right now to go towards this career. Yup, because they don't want you to get the money that they know that you're going to get. Yup, they don't want you to get that money. They don't want you to get that money. They do not want you to get that money. They don't want you to get that money. But it's not up to them. With the blocked in reverse, it's not up to them. They could think it, want it, feel it, and try to put, but it's not up to them. Those types of thoughts and energy is completely blocked from even entering your field. You may hear about it in a reading or something, but it actually manifesting for you, it's not going to happen because you've done too much work to heal your thoughts. Heal the obsession people have over you, the obsession people have over others, the obsession people have over their own pain. It's like you've healed yourself, you've healed others, so it's only right that you get exactly what you want. And because my cat is acting this way, guys, I'm so sorry. I do have to just get out of this energy right now. However, the energy is looking beautiful. Especially with the, let me get another card. Hold on. Let me get another card. I'm gonna go after. Ooh, we got abundance in reverse. You see, I feel like the negative energy is starting to slowly come in. And I'm just like, ah. With the abundance in reverse though, it's like people are trying to watch how you do this. Because abundance in reverse is like giving their energy. And I have it next to the voodoo in reverse. It's like people want to see how you are going to do exactly what you're talking about. With the mature woman, these are people who are not mature, people immature, people worried about the wrong things. They're pocket watching. These are people pocket watching. These are people pocket watching. Pocket watching. Tell me more. We got gift in reverse, poverty, distant future, and endings. Yes, these are people who are in poverty trying to silence your gifts because you see it. You see it. You see it. You see it right there. What I said with the Empire State Building. You see it. You may be in the doorway, inside already, heading up the elevator, but you see it's so clear to you. But these people are stuck in this type of energy. Nothing but sadness. And they don't want to do nothing but send evil eye towards your gifts and send evil eye towards what you're manifesting for yourself, because quite literally they have nothing else better to do, unfortunately. But luckily I do think that there's someone coming your way. Again, with the family card really do pick up like positive vibes with this. There's someone coming your way that's going to give you some type of hope, unless they're already in your lives. Some type of love. Lord. We got courthouse. And then we got karmic masculine. With the courthouse and karmic masculine, these are people in the past that are going to try to, once you do get the idea, once you do what's like with the ascendant, it's like once you get to that point where it's like almost no return for nobody really, it's like laughable. There are people going to be coming out the woodworks, all types of stuff, trying to make it seem like y'all were married, you owe them this, you owe them that. With the abundance, they're gonna make it sound you owe them this, you owe them that. People are gonna try. It's like people are gonna come out the woodworks saying almost anything. But with the priestess in the verse, it's like no one's going to believe any of this, because you already ended a lot of things right when you needed to end it. So again, it's gonna look laughable. Send me more angels. Told y'all, I put him, yeah, we got love spell and jealousy and envy, yeah, and then self-love, yeah. The only love spell you doing is on yourself, and that's why you're going to get everything that you want. And we have abandonment, and you left everything that did not love you back in the past, period. And you're gonna get the unexpected money. You've changed. You've changed overnight. You've changed overnight. Your goals, your dreams, it didn't change, and more so became clearer to you. Things that you may have thought were impossible when you were a child is now crystal clear to you, that you know, and you can 100% go and grab it. And that's what's going to get you exactly what you want for yourself. And I'm sorry, my cat, him crying is going to distract me. I can't. But I'm going to end this for now, guys. I will be back soon, I promise. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I do really appreciate that. And it lets me know that you guys appreciate the readings and you guys relate to it. I hope you have a wonderful day, a wonderful night, a wonderful evening, whenever you watch this, you and your loved ones, your pets, all of the good stuff. And yeah, I'll see you guys very, very soon. Bye.